started.
Right on.
All right. Got stories up.
Playing some music in a second.
Yeah, you won't be able to hear the music, but
I'll
hear
know.
me intro it. So
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I don't need that there. I got way too many windows open, dude. Alright, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's
do it.
I don't understand. I really don't. 35 years old and you're still scared
Yeah,
of a
don't
little
talk.
thunder.
I am talking to the intro.
Thunder Buddies for life, right, Johnny?
Fucking right.
All right, come on, let's sing the thunder song.
All right.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder, you can suck my dick. You can't get me thunder, cause you're just God's farts.
We are Sex Bomb, and we're here to make you think about death and get sad and stuff.
I'm hearing voices, animal voices, the tremble of calm, the feminine abyss, and I'm reaching my threshold, staring at the truth till I'm blind. My body's stupid, stereo putrid, spewing out music in the raw sewage, reaching my threshold, staring at the
Hello, welcome to episode 62 of the Pixel Apocalypse podcast. Yes, we are live. Finally. Took a while. It took a long-ass time. Finally figured everything out. We are live on Twitch TV, Pixel Apocalypse channel. It's fantastic. I hope the quality is there. We're just kind of taking a shot in the dark tonight. We are
Crossing the fingers.
Yeah, absolutely crossing the fingers. That voice you're hearing is co-host Alex von Sternberg. I am Nathan Schmidt. It is almost 11 o'clock on a Wednesday night. We're tired as balls. We just got this working tonight, and we figured we got to put out the show. I mean, it was supposed to go up Sunday, and Sunday was a goddamn disaster. It was terrible. I almost shot myself in the face.
Not anywhere else, just a face.
No. Oh, yeah. No. I mean,
You need the rest of yourself, yeah.
Yeah, some people would just take a pinky toe or something like that just to prove they got balls. No, I go straight to the face.
It's because they're Canadian.
Fucking Canadians.
Our first prejudicial remark of the show.
I don't think we've ever bashed Canadians on this show. I actually have quite the fondness for Canadians.
I do too. I mean, I mean, then again, I don't know. They're really only good for free health care, niceness and Michael Moore talking points. So,
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Their niceness goes a long way.
That's true. Yeah.
Anyways, if you haven't, to those of you who might be joining us on Justin TV / Twitch TV / whatever the hell that site is now that GameSpot's involved, Pixel Apocalypse is an enthusiast website created by myself. Alex von Sternberg works there as well. Got lots of staff writers that you'll probably be introduced to on the show in later episodes. And we just cover video games. We review them. We talk about them on the show. It's pretty standard stuff. It's not anything you haven't seen before. We like to think we do it in a more original way than most sites. We are an adult-oriented site, basically. That means you're going to hear some profanity. You're going to hear some off-color jokes, some racism once in a while, but not in a bad way. Only if
you already
it's really
heard
funny.
it. You already heard it. It's all about the Canadians.
Yeah, it's
so
all about
they're-
Canadians. You're never going to hear us, going real deep with the racism. We just make fun
No.
of the Canadians because they're easy
And the French.
targets.
And
the
the French. Especially
Yeah.
the French, when you're talking at least.
Absolutely. Fuck the French.
It
They deserve
already
everything
starts.
they get and then some. Dirty bastards. Anyways.
You should probably hold off until we get to see Assassin's Creed 3 in our hot little hands, but yeah, we don't want to offend Ubisoft.
Oh, whatever. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. Jesus Christ. Go make another Assassin's game and make billions of dollars, and I'll sit here with my dinky little show being retarded. Anyways, okay, so on today's show, we're going to be talking a little bit about Mass Effect 3. A lot about Mass Effect 3, actually. There's a
And
ton of
BioWare.
news coming down the pipe. Absolutely. BioWare and Dragon Age, it's all BioWare. This first segment, it's just all BioWare. Kingdom Hearts 3D coming to North America, and the May cover of Game Informer featuring Halo 4 and the Cortana redesign, which was somewhat smoking hot in my opinion. I was impressed. They really defined her curves a little bit more than we've seen in previous iterations, and that was nice. And GTA 5, rumored for an October launch. We're going to be talking a little bit about that. So, I mean, let's just jump right in, dude. Let's talk about the Mass Effect 3 extended cut. BioWare is talking about it. They are saying that this is not going to add endings or change the artistic integrity of the developers in any way and the ending that they created for the game, but it will add closure for the fans that are saying we didn't get enough.
What do you mean saying? They're screaming it. They are freaking out about it.
Oh, God, I'm surprised somebody hasn't jumped off a roof by...
Yeah, I mean, the FTC thing was like, I feel like the worst they could go, like the furthest they could go, rather, before somebody jumped off a roof. I mean, the irrationality, it cannot be expressed how irrational this whole affair has been, and I'm so glad it is coming to a close. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, now, do you think... Okay, so in BioWare's exact words, this is what fans can expect from the extended cut DLC, and that's what they're calling it. For fans who want more closure in Mass Effect 3, the DLC will offer extended scenes that provide additional content, deeper insight to the conclusion of Commander Shepard's journey. They're not going to be more different endings. This is basically just adding cutscenes that elaborate. It's basically hand-holding cutscenes. I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, and you know,
do you think, what if BioWare releases this and fans still aren't happy?
What do you mean, what if?
I know.
I mean, we're talking about gamers here, okay? They're not going to be. There's going to be at least a subsection of these people that were clamoring for a new ending or for an expanded ending, or the people that are happy about this happening in principle, that are going to be really unhappy with the finished product. There's just not going to be good enough for them.
This is free. And
that's
I know
the best
there's
part.
going to be those people in the forums who think they've got the big nuts and are still going to bitch about it. I think this is a mistake. I don't think they should apologize or have to go back and change anything. I mean, it's nice that they're doing it for the fans that were really disappointed, but I think there's still going to be that big segment of the audience that's just like, "Oh, you just balls it up worse. Fuck you, BioWare." Because it's more fun to just jump on the dog pile.
It's true, and I do find myself wondering, like, if there's going to be, like, I mean, I'm sure they're busy rendering away right now all the cutscenes and so forth that they need to add to this, and they're trying to find closure for everything, but I just get this feeling they're going to run into a wall and be like, shit, there really is no way we can feasibly have Joker and everybody be on the Normandy and have it make any sense whatsoever.
Oh, I'm sure they'll figure out a way to do it. They'll pull
it
off.
They will, I know. I'm just joking, because, you know, to be perfectly fair to all the people who were disappointed in the ending, that was a little bit of a jarring moment where all of a sudden we're in the Normandy and they're running away from a big explosion. I mean, that was very random.
Right.
Yeah, I think that, as you mentioned or emphasized very strongly, it's free, and that is the key word here, because if they had nickeled and dimed us for this, then my cynicism would have been even more through the roof about this.
My journey to the dark side would have been complete, my friend.
Exactly.
I mean, EA and BioWare would have completely earned that worst company in America award, and there would be no turning back at that point. They would just be the evil empire forever. As it is, EA's moves in the last week really kind of point towards we're looking for some goodwill. We're looking to bank some goodwill going into the summer and holiday season.
Seriously, I could just see the steam coming out of John Riccatello's ears when BioWare announced this would be free. He was just like, "Oh, son of a bitch, why are you doing this?"
I don't think they had a choice. I mean, seriously, they couldn't logically say... they couldn't go to the audience and say, "We're going to charge you $15 for this."
Yes, they could, because the audience would have bought it. Have you seen the forums? No, have you seen the forums of people like when they were clamoring for DLC, they were basically talking about like they had already bought the thing.
Okay, I can understand that. You're probably right. They would buy it, but don't you think that would just leave such a bad taste in people's mouths that they would never buy another EA BioWare game again?
It would taste like a syphilis ejaculation, yeah.
Ew. And
yeah.
how would you know what those taste like?
I have no comment on that. But, yeah, I think going back to the fact that it's free, unlike aforementioned ejaculation, but that, again, beside the point, the fact that it's free is the only reason I'm even personally curious about it. Like, I was satisfied with the ending, as everyone knows, and as you know, but I'm going to get it because why the hell not? It's free. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm going to try it out too. And, it's just going to be epilogues and extended cinematics. And I'm kind of wondering, is it going to be extended cinematics? Because anybody who's played the Mass Effect 3 and played through the ending, or played through multiple endings, knows that there's a lot of resources being reused. There's a lot of copy pasta going on and color palette changes. And I'm wondering if these new cinematics they're going to add are going to be like the same thing across all the endings, or if they're customizing the cinematics per ending. I doubt, considering that this thing's coming out in the summer, I doubt it's going to be a lot of customization tailored specifically for that ending.
Yeah,
I think we're probably going to see a little bit more background on the Star Child. We're probably going to see a longer epilogue with the crew walking off into the sunset and blah blah blah, and everybody lives happily ever after. It's just all hand holding, which
it is.
I mean, like I said, it's fine that BioWare wants to do this for the fans. I get it, and the fact that it's free, it's nothing but a thank you to their fans, and we're sorry that you weren't happy with the ending. I have this terrible feeling that people are gonna kill them for it, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. But at the same time, I am really happy that BioWare emphasized repeatedly in their blog post about this back on the 5th, that they are trying to maintain the original artistic vision of the story, and they're not actually changing the ending. The fact that they're not really changing the ending at all, though, is really it's nice. I would say it shows that they're not really, we joke and we might say that they're caving, but they're not caving. They're saying, okay, fine, you little bitch is gonna keep complaining about it. Fine, here's your damn free DLC.
Right.
So, and speaking of free,
along with speaking of free DLC, the Resurgence Pack for Mass Effect 3 is releasing. Do you have a release date on this thing? It's coming out relatively soon.
It actually came out today. It came out yesterday. My bad.
Oh, did it?
It came out yesterday. Yeah, it came out yesterday on Xbox Live, Origin, and the PlayStation Network here in North America, and it came to the PSN in Europe today. So, it's out there for people to get, and apparently it's free. You say? I did not know this actually.
And this is also free, which is like this is
crazy
such a good
talk.
Who releases free DLC these days? Usually, it's day one, 5 packs, all for $15 a piece, in a nice finger up your butt as a how do you do? Nice prostate exam from your friends at whatever developer.
The prostate exams that we get from EA feel like that they're coming from like the finger of, I don't know, Jesus Christ, Gabe Newell or something. So it's I cannot stop making Gabe Newell as a fat ass joke.
I know, dude. Why you couldn't have gone with the skinny, bony, kind of sharp, knuckled, big class ring on there. Couldn't go with that. You had to go with fatty Newell. You had to take it there and once again trash my hero, trash my favorite person in the world. That's fine. I get you. I see where you're going with this. You're such a penis.
Like Anyways, Gabe Newell's finger.
the Resurgence Pack it's got 2 new multiplayer maps, 6
it's got a lot
new
of stuff
characters.
actually.
Yeah, a ton of new weapons, new consumables, strength enhancers, stabilization module, shield power cells, targeting VI. There's a lot here for a free piece of DLC.
Well, it wasn't going to be free initially. We know. I mean, we can probably bet on that.
Oh, you think so? You think this was
originally
planned to cost money, and they were like, "Look, we need to bank some goodwill."
I hope you're being sarcastic, because it's exactly what happened. I'm sure that's what happened, because this when was it announced to be free? Actually, because was it announced after they were voted as the worst company in America? Was it after their stock tanked after the really horrible reception to the ending of Mass Effect 3?
You think so? I don't know.
That's a bit of a cynical jump, I know, but I'm just saying it